Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with the next adventure in the land of Quester. We're going to continue our new game plus 2 journey, hopefully getting the very last item that we need to complete our encyclopedia and finish off this adventure. That's the current plan. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be easiest to be found from these safes. So I'm going to be basically doing laps doing that for a while. And if I do end up finding it, I'm going to finish off the stream by going off and fighting the final boss one more time. Just for shits and wiggles, you know? But yeah, we've got all of our commands set up and we're just gonna roll right into it. Hope we find some of those bosses too, but they seem pretty inconsistent. I have not quite pinned down their rules for spawning or anything. We're certainly not going to get too worried about it, but it looks like we found one of the gem guys. Oh look, one of the big dudes. Let's see what goodie he drops us. Well, that's fine. So we're gonna see if we can't trap this guy right here. Looks like we did that. Well, he didn't give us anything especially new, but it's fine. Yeah, I plan on doing like a little lap to the left here, getting these main ones right here, and then resetting it. Because honestly, we might as well just hit all the easy ones and then restart, because we're clearly gonna have to do this for a while. There's no need to full clear anymore. Our levels are maxed. Our equipment is largely maxed. We're literally just basically hitting up the safes for a chance at it. Because of that, we don't need to try to conserve our stuff nearly as much, because we're gonna have enough to do it. And there's just the two in here, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's put ourselves into that Swiss Army knife. Cool. Okay, let's take that off. Cool. Well, wow. Okay then. I kind of wonder is... She can actually wear the Swiss Army knife. We probably don't need all three of these again, so... Let's just, set her up for that. Then we don't have to switch back nearly as much. Since we're not going to be hitting up those points for more purification anyway, I just figured out that I don't need to switch back and forth, so this should be just fine. Now this certainly is probably going to be faster than it was. Looks like maybe 4 minutes a run versus maybe 6. Oh, it's a Snip Snap. We like these guys. Oh, some spicy level monsters. Ooh, a Snip Snap and a big guy. Alright. These things can actually do some good damage if they wanna. They didn't actually kill anyone. Oh, one of the Geo dudes. This is a pretty full battle, actually. At least it didn't get a chance to run away. Ouch. That was mean of him. Let's head on back, and we are going to be on a new cycle. So we gotta make sure that we're getting at least 300 food a day. I don't think it'll be a problem. I think just killing enemies will get us there. You know what? It's fine. Let's keep an eye on it. That's 5 food from that battle. Yep, that's 30 right there, so we don't really have to worry too much about it, looks like. That's one of the big guys. I'll take it. What do you got for us? Alright, fair enough. I really hope that the next item that we get is a Muscle Suit B because there's a Muscle Suit A. That'll make me smile, actually. But I don't know. We'll find out. And I hope it just gives like 3 of the health ups in it. That would be silly enough to make me just giggle. Okay, we're only at 10 pages, that's fine. Oh, it's a gem dude. That's cute. I don't think I love its angle though, so... Oh, and you actually killed someone? You jackass. Alright, what's this map looking like? You can change to the top left, that's probably fine. Black onyx and Damascus knife. So that's 2 items that are of high tier. Makes me wonder if those bosses even exist anymore. Haven't seen one in about 20 days or so. Maybe they're so scared of us that they're just not willing to show their face. Let's head back. Sure, let's merge whatever we got. That seems useful. And we'll get rid of a little junk. Alright, let's continue. Maintenance done on our junk. Let's see if we can't lose these guys. Well, not fully, but we got rid of past a few of them. Ah, well, it could have been something good, maybe. Orange ones are the best ones. We'll keep hunting, though. This could also be one of the big dudes, so he could also have something. Nope, just double beetles. Alright, understood. I only need to fight these guys if there ends up being a red one among them, because those are the only ones that can have the boss monsters in them anyway, that drop the best goods. But obviously it's probably faster to just kill them, because they just keep attacking us anyway. We'll clear what attacks us, so we won't chase anything down unless it's a red one. Oh, it's one of the big dudes. Okay. We'll enjoy this adventure. What do you got for us? At least there's a gem guy trapped in here with us, so we'll chase him down. Unless we happen to find what we're looking for along the way, then we don't need to even do that. But it seems pretty likely we're going to do it. Well, nothing was too exciting in the gem guy, but we'll keep trying. Alright, let's return. Okay. Well, this guy made a beeline for us. That's okay. We'll play. Oh boy, one with the little geo dudes. What do you got? Hopefully something good for us. Oh, utility pole, I guess. Oh, the bosses do exist. It's been a minute, boss. Alright, well, we're game. We'll give the boss a go. I guess that means we should put our good weapon on, huh? Okay, you were using... Let's see. Was it Ribbone? Let's do Ribbone. Ribbone's probably fine. Alright, boss, what you got on ya? Well, since you almost always get hit pretty hard, I'm just gonna put you immediately into the camouflage. And to conserve our energy, I'm gonna take him off this and swiftly swap him down to all attacks. That's probably better. Yep, they tried to hit her all at once, so that was a good choice, so they all missed. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna continue doing the same and hope that they all aim for her, because he can't do the same thing. I don't think even putting him on defend would do anything useful. What can I change up? So, since I'm pretty sure someone's going to... Oh, I didn't actually give him to. Okay, well, we're just gonna roll with this and hope for the best. I don't think I have a chance of stopping them from killing someone, but unless they all attack her. I'm just looking. But yeah, let's hope for the best and hope that we kill one of them before this gets to be a problem. Yep, we did it. Well, that sucks, but we're still alive. And they're mostly dead on their own. So this might be fine because it doesn't look like they're doing a 4x. So I think we're gonna end up being fine. Even though that really sucks for our scientists, dude, I think we're going to move on with their noble sacrifice and avenge them. That was fun. Didn't get anything new, but it was still fun. Okay, let's switch this out again. We were using the Swiss Army knife. Cool. That was fun. Well, now we know. They haven't given up on us fully yet. And this gem guy's gonna be a punk, huh? Hopefully we don't have to dance for too long to get it. Well, it's not cooperating super much, but You can stop. There we go. Let's try to get some more purification. We got it though. Unfortunately, it did eat up a lot of our movement. But with luck, we'll get some back along the way. We haven't had to in a while, but a couple of things happened and it was worth trying for. We'll probably still make it there by the skin of our teeth, at least. Get that second gem guy in there. What a jackrabbit. Oh, you're trapped. That sucks for you. Very unfortunate. Didn't get us anything, but that was funny. So I don't think it's likely we'll find another boss, but this form, we're gonna check to see if it spawns twice in a wave anyway, even though we can't really predict that. I'm gonna keep an eye to see if it's actually possible, because I wasn't keeping track of it the first, like, couple dozen times it happened. It probably really is just completely random, but you know. No, we did it. Got a muscle suit. Hey, optical camo suit. That's our last item. At last you have collected all the stars. Now you have stars on your palms. You should be proud. Why don't you visit your mother tomorrow for the first time in a long time and brag about it to her? Maybe she will gently pat you on the head and say you did your best, just like back then. Sounds about right. Let's see what we got. Resistance guard and hide. That looks absolutely worthless. But that's fine. Despite the name, this does not allow the wearer to use the use of optical camouflage, but does allow one to hide. The science needs a little more time to progress. It seems that the optical camouflage processors have been designing it out of the gate at least. Well, maybe next game we'll have it. Alright. Well, In that case, we don't have to fight at all. Maybe we could just move our base. It was... this one. Ikebukuro. Alright. Let's us think of our strategy. Let's get equipped. Well, actually, first of all, while I don't particularly plan on playing New Game Plus, I might change my mind down the road, so I'm gonna trim my thing one more time. I said trim, I didn't say modify. The game's being a punk. Yeah, who knows, maybe someday on the road I'll feel like being ultra completionist on this game for some reason to come back to it. And get to like New Game Plus 10, but I mean... no promises to myself or to anyone else. Currently I'm more interested in seeing what the next game has. Okay, let's modify anything that I think can be modified reasonably. Okay. So then let's get properly equipped. So we're gonna tank up, basically. We're not going to worry as much about doing maximum damage and nonsense. We're going to put on what I think will make us more survivable. So in that case, it will be this item. You're gonna go back to using the rib bone. So there's probably something that gives us something better than this. That also gives us more HP, so let's take this time to look at that. So one thing's for sure is we're gonna want more drugs when we enter, so we're definitely gonna put on some stuff that gives us more drugs, so don't worry about that. So this is an option that gives us both. It would give me another attack, but what it wouldn't give me is a way to revive people, so maybe I need to actually move her towards that, because she doesn't tend to take the most damage most of the time, so maybe what she needs is actually that Caduceus. Because that would allow her to at least raise him from the dead and give us one more drug. That might be the play. I was thinking about giving her the HP up. And maybe that's what I do with her utility slot there. So let's take a peek around. Yeah, so I'm thinking what I do is give her this one, which gives her recovering hit points too, so I have to worry about her a little less. Okay, so what do we got going on here? So we're definitely going to be turtling up more, so I don't have to worry nearly as much about going all in on AP. So what I can do instead is... maybe it's her that I want to switch out, so... maybe... well, actually, she wants to use extra AP because she's going to be camoing. That's right. So you are going to want to... let's go in with a whole bunch of drugs. Bam. Now what can I give them that will give them more defense and still help us? They can't use the antimicrobial bacteria, so that's not going to help us. Another thing I didn't look at is there is some of these that actually give us drugs, so maybe that's a play. I'm just checking out what they all do. Okay. But yeah, if we're turtling, we could probably just go down a level, because this is more of a long adventure. Not, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna put that back on while I think about it. But for utility, we're gonna go back to looking at what does what for us. Is that gonna help us that way? Okay. I think that might still be the best armor for him. So you can actually go back and use that other one too, just to give us that extra drugs at the start. That way we can do that. We're gonna worry less about damage and more about that. And I think this might be our current play. So yeah, we're going to give this a shot and see how quickly we can take him down. Oh, let's do this little bit of exploring first. It don't matter, but we're here. Let's finish up the map. No particular reason. Just feel like it. Yep. All right, our friend. Let's go on in. Well, the first round's not looking too bad, but we're not going to use Electro Baton because that eats up our battery supply. Instead, we are just gonna kind of go all in on attacks until he makes us do something different with him. You are gonna roar. Use Destructive Force to lower their thing and bash him with a good attack. And we're gonna be making drugs. We are going to be poisoning. The only thing that sucks about this is I think it only gives one for the same cost as this guy giving us both, but we're going to do a bit of both. And until we have a reason not to, I'm just going to be like making more, if that makes sense. Because you gotta force us to do something better. We'll just keep our stuff up high. Yep, we'll do this for the first round, we'll see how it goes. This is probably going to be a long battle. The HP for this guy's getting large. So another round of probably something similar because he hasn't changed up his tactics, so why should I? Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. He is hitting twice, and that is something, but I don't think we're in too much danger because our high HP ones are the ones that are likely to take the heat. So yeah, we're just gonna keep moseying along. Oh, actually, I just noticed we got 2 drugs for just making drugs, so that does do 2. So, what I said before, not a problem. Actually, it's better to focus it. I guess I never paid that close of attention. So 24 drugs is probably enough, if I was to guess. This is gonna hurt, but you are going to actually switch off on this to make things a little safer for yourself. Because you're the only one that can do that, so. Other than that, what else can we do for you? We can go into defensive mode, because he's hitting pretty hard. Double defensive mode, and no reason to not to do this. We have enough drugs for now, so we are going to instead switch to triple. I guess patience could be a play. I guess so. We'll do anything defensive that seems relatively easy. There's not really much you can do, but we will say that you might have enough to actually switch to that. Well, this still technically does more damage. hopefully this doesn't end up bad for us. So we're just gonna hope that they target her. For no reason. For some of these. We are hitting it pretty hard though. Oh wow, you actually hit him pretty hard. That's unfortunate. Well, at this rate we might as well go all in because of how this is looking, so... He doesn't have enough HP left to stop us, so let's just go on in. We got him! Huzzah! Look at that. Ugachibito seizes its death throes and collapses. While dissecting the corpse, you find a large amount of soil inside. It's clean and uncontaminated. We got some tomato seeds. What a bonus. These are precious commodities. And there's a huge manhole again, and we go down deeper, but we decide to turn back, like usual. And here roll the credits. We did it! We 100%ed the in-game collections. So yeah, the only thing that would potentially be left at all would be +3ing every item, which we were actually most of the way towards. And getting to New Game +10, and the other was likely to happen while doing that, so... It's not like it would have been out of the way or hard, but like I don't currently plan on doing that. So yeah. I'm gonna actually go in and do the first day of this and make a save, but I'm not planning to continue it. But I might as well make a good saving point if I do decide to come back. I'll do that much at least. And I guess we can see how crappy of a start that would have been. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's bad. This last one was pretty rough. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing through this, but I won't deny that it got a little bit of the same and a little too formulaic at the end. Like I just kind of knew what I was doing, so I just kind of rolled with it. I hope the next game actually mixes it up a fair bit. I know it has some new stuff and maybe some new quality of life stuff too. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yep, 5 pages of items again. It says 0 to 3 items, like sometimes it isn't guaranteed you'll have any. That's fun. Okay, so this is who we start with. We got 2 of the characters we like and a third one that's sometimes pretty good, so yeah. But neither one of the one I want to use is actually on the field. That's fun. What do we start with? Injection Spear, that's not too shabby, at least it's drug +2. Mayday is good, this is a good drone. Looks like this time's not going to be too rough. Electric Saw Gun is a pretty good weapon as well. We also had another Injection Spear, that's +2, so she'll be stacked at least. But yeah, we can put something on you at least. Get this on you. Doesn't really matter who's using what because this is another officer, so they just pretty much want to stabbity stab stab. Now they want to use a drone, so at least they can have that. And they are Stealer, they like to use guns usually. You can at least use this and... Can you not use this? Alright, can someone use this? Can someone put this on? The answer is a definitive no. That's cool, 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 cool. Oh no, he did put it on. Good. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna do 1 day of this, save it in a good spot. So that if I ever play it again, I will not be having a hard time immediately. Now there are numerous mechanics I actually never pinned down. Like, I was never sure if it was actually giving me a higher chance to face harder tier enemies than normal on higher New Game Plus, because that would be interesting, but I was never able to truly pin that down. Oh, well that's gonna suck for them. I didn't actually set attacks. Actually, it wasn't as bad as it should have been. At least that healing aroma is actually in play. That's pretty lucky for them, honestly. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, that's right. The enemies can basically one-shot half the characters. Hey, look at you. Where do you think you're going? You're gonna give me something, aren't you? So one of our friends just came back. That's fun. Hi, Juzo. I guess as far as they go, this was a pretty, like, easy peasy start. So, that's nice. Now, that's a pretty good accessory for the beginning, so maybe it is giving you better accessories from the very start. Isn't that like a mid-game accessory? We got Juzo. Let's take a look at what we just got. It's like, Regain E is like a 4-star, so yeah, I think it is raising the treasure level of stuff. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm gonna get it equipped up in case that wasn't super obvious. Alright, then I'll do the little quick levels up, and then I'm gonna save it, and we're gonna call this a stream and a successful run done. Awesome, this has been a great game. I hope everybody enjoyed watching, if you did watch it through. And I hope you all take care until the next game stream. Bye-byes.